Today we got our hands on a brand new AI gaming laptop. A lot of people usually keep looking to buy like a mid-range 4060 gaming laptop with decently good hardware at a reasonable price point, right? You people came to the right video. We got our hands on Gigabyte's all new 2024 AI range of gaming laptops. Model is G6X and it's got some very interesting features, guys. First of all, you're getting a 16 inches full HD plus super fast 165Hz refresh rate display, and pair that with Intel's i7 13th Gen edition, that to the HX variant of the CPU. And not to miss out, it's available in like multiple configurations. We got our hands on the RTX 4060, which comes with 8 gigs of VRAM. Other specs and features are also like pretty promising. We'll anyhow talk about them in this video. And at the beginning I've told you it's an AI gaming laptop, right? Obviously you're getting Microsoft Copilot integration along with a dedicated Copilot key on the keyboard. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Our brand new Gigabyte G6X 2024 AI gaming laptop came in this sort of packaging, very compact box. You just have the Gigabyte branding mentioned on the front and model number mentioned over here. Going to the side here, you can have a look at the complete specs and hardware configuration. We'll anyhow talk about the hardware details in a moment, but let me tell you, this model is available in like multiple variants. You get 4050 edition, 4060 edition is also there. Today we have the 4060 variant of the laptop, which comes at 8 gigs of VRAM. Let's quickly get started with the unboxing. As soon as you open the box, there you go boys, we have our brand new G6X laptop nicely packed in this cotton bag. Let me just quickly take it out and show you how the laptop looks like. And oh ho ho, get a look at this. The laptop comes in this beautiful gunmetal grey finish. Plus you're also getting some accessories like a 180 watt slim power adapter, and mind you, the laptop also supports PD 3.0 fast charging, a mains cord for the adapter, and lastly some paperwork. Just make sure to read that. Alright guys, so that was our quick unboxing. Now let me give you like a closer look at the laptop and first of all talk about the design and build quality. There you go, here's how Gigabyte's all new G6X 2024 AI gaming laptop looks like, and initial impressions, I have to say, you're getting a very sleek design. No RGB elements on the exterior. Low key, some people actually like this because they prefer not getting distracted while gaming. At the top plate, you just have the Gigabyte logo on the right corner, and below that you're getting some futuristic 3D streaks and patterns, which Gigabyte is calling a cyborg pattern, and there's also a neat X logo integrated as well. And that is pretty much it. There is nothing else. Talking about the build quality, I mean, look at this thing. That is one hefty looking gaming laptop. Just like a lot of other laptops, body is mostly made of polycarbonate except the top lid. Top lid is covered in metal. And if you ask about the build quality, good build quality, definitely feels solid and durable. But one thing I do have to mention is it does attract a bit of smudges and fingerprints over usage, so you might have to keep cleaning it once in a while. Talking about the weight, obviously it's a gaming laptop with powerful hardware configuration, right? It easily weighs around like 2.4 to 2.5 kgs, and thickness of the laptop is also roughly around 1 inch, guys. Anyways, what I'll do is I'll give you like a closer look all around and show you all the available connectivity ports on this model. Starting off from the left side here, you're getting a Kensington lock, followed by an exhaust vent is also there, and one USB 3.2 Gen 1 port is available. 3.5mm audio jack is also there, and you see this cutout on the bottom profile. This is actually a speaker, guys. On board you're getting stereo speakers, and the laptop also supports Dolby Atmos as well. There are no connectivity ports on the front, but you're getting some status LED indicators like power indicator, battery charging, and stuff like that. Good thing is the position is pretty nice, so it doesn't distract you while you're using the laptop. On the other side, you're getting some more connectivity ports, which include one more USB 3.2 super speed port. Type-C port is also there, followed by one more exhaust vent, and remaining ports are placed at the back profile of the laptop. You're getting two more exhaust vents at the back side, followed by Ethernet LAN port, full-size HDMI port is also there, DC in for charging, and last but not the least, Type-C port is also there, that also doubles up as a DP port. So that's it. These are all the connectivity ports available on this model. Plenty of connectivity ports, easily gets your job done. And here's how bottom profile of the laptop looks like. As you people can see, plenty of cutouts on the bottom. You're getting your dual fan exhaust system, and I can see plenty of heat pipes, guys, copper heat pipes. So I'm pretty excited to see how the laptop handles the thermals, and we'll talk about the cooling performance during the benchmarks and review. You've got rubber foot pads on all the corners, and wait a second, I haven't told you about the hardware configuration, right? Especially the RAM and storage. As I've told you, it's available in multiple configurations. Today in the home we have the 16GB RAM edition, guys, 8x2 DDR5 clocked at 4800 MHz, and you can easily expand the RAM, upgrade it up to 64GB, not an issue at all. Talking about the storage, you're getting two M.2 slots on board, and one of them is already occupied with a 1TB PCI Gen 4 SSD. Yes, you can easily expand the storage. You can put one more SSD in the extra spare slot and expand the storage up to 4 TB. So that's it, our complete overview on the exteriors. What I'll do is I'll quickly open up the laptop and talk about the interiors as well. Oh, now that is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Here also you're getting that beautiful gunmetal gray finish. Let's start off from the upper half section. Now here you're getting a four-sided narrow bezel design. I mean, look at that, very slim bezels, not just on the sides but at the top and bottom as well. And that'll give you like a 90% screen to body ratio. Plus you're getting like a 16 inches large display, right? 16:10 aspect ratio, FHD plus resolution. We'll come there and talk about the display part in a moment. Going to the top side, you're getting a 720p HD webcam, and there's nothing on the bottom, just the Gigabyte logo at the center. So that's it about the upper half section. Let's move on and talk about the lower half section. Okay, the G6X 2024 features a one-zone RGB backlit chiclet keyboard, and quality of the keyboard is pretty good. You're getting a full-size layout along with a dedicated number keypad on the right side, and quality of the keys, the keycaps, the feel, everything is pretty good. As I've told you, I've been using the laptop for the last couple of days and overall had a very comfortable experience. Not to miss out, you do get RGB lighting but not your regular 4-zone. You're only getting a single zone RGB backlighting. That means you can only apply like single solid backlight color and switch between different RGB colors from Gigabyte's control center software. Talking about the touchpad, good quality touchpad. You're getting a decent size layout over here and easily recognizes all my inputs and gestures. I didn't face any sort of dead zones during my usage. So keeping the nitty-gritty stuff aside, let's actually move on and talk about the main aspects of the laptop. How is the overall display quality and sound quality as well? Starting off with the display, on board you're getting a 16 inches 16:10 aspect ratio, FHD plus resolution display 1920x1200, and not to miss out, a really high refresh rate of up to 165 Hz. I've been using this laptop for quite some time and watched variety of content, guys, not just gaming related stuff but also like a couple of movies and also web series as well. And overall the laptop actually has like a decently good display for the price that you're paying. If you talk about the detail, good amount of detail. Now obviously you're getting like 1920x1200 FHD plus resolution at 16 inches display. Everything looks crisp and clear and text is also like very easily readable, guys. Talking about the contrast ratio, excellent contrast ratio and deep black levels as well. Coming to the colors were also nice. On paper, Gigabyte says that the panel on board supports only up to like 45% NTSC color gamut range, which roughly converts to around like 60 to 65% sRGB color gamut levels. Color quality and accuracy was fine, but in certain scenes, the panel might slightly look bland. See, me being a professional content creator, I keep watching lots of panels and displays on a day-to-day basis, right? I may actually notice these sort of subtle differences in the panels, but if you're an average consumer, right, and this is the only laptop you're actually checking out at a time, you may not notice these subtle differences, and for your day-to-day sort of requirements, the panel is actually pretty good is what I can say. I mean, look at this clips over here. Display definitely looks nice, right? You'll be plenty satisfied and happy with the panel. Unless you're like a content creator or maybe you do a bit of color grading and video editing sort of stuff, right? Then only you might require like 100% sRGB color gamut panels or beyond that. Talking about the viewing angles, great viewing angles. Again, you're getting IPS panel, obviously wide viewing angles, and even if you ask about the brightness, right? Good brightness, I would say. I had no issues checking out the display even in like brightly lit situations, and the panel can roughly go up to like 300-350 nits. And talking about the sound, the laptop features stereo speakers each of 2 watts, so roughly it can produce around like 4 watts of audio output, and yes, it also has support for Dolby Atmos. Now you people know, right, I'm usually not that impressed with speakers, especially on gaming laptops, but that was not the case over here, guys. The speakers on board were doing a very good job. It was producing crisp and clear vocals, everything was like easy to understand, and treble performance was also pretty nice, and not to miss out, audio output also loud and satisfying. Moving on, now let's talk about its main highlights, Microsoft Copilot integration. I don't know how many of you people use Copilot on your PC, and if you're not using it, right, you're actually missing out on a great deal in 2024. Copilot in Windows is an AI powered assistant that answers any sort of questions you throw at it, gets you info from across the web, has generative AI built in, full of creative results at the tip of your hand. You can easily access Copilot from the bottom right corner of your taskbar, or you can simply press Windows plus C shortcut as well, or in my case, right, my laptop has like a dedicated Copilot key on the keyboard. Simply click that for one-click access. And as I've told you, you can basically ask any sort of question. Simply type in your text in this command box, hit the enter button, and that's it. it gets you your info. And let me tell you, Copilot is very smart. Not just basic info, it is powerful enough to generate like a full code for any sort of program you ask it. If you people have it, do try it out and share your experience as well in the comment section down below. I know you people are eagerly waiting for the performance part, right? So before we directly jump to the benchmarks and talk about the gaming related stuff, first of all, let me quickly talk about the specs and hardware configuration of the model we have in the home today. Gigabyte's G6X is available in different configurations. Today in the home we have the top spec variant, which features Intel's 13th Gen i7 13650HX variant of the CPU. And let me tell you boys, this is a monster class CPU on a mid-range gaming laptop featuring 14 cores, 20 threads with a max turbo clock of up to 4.9 GHz. And obviously it is based on performance hybrid architecture. You are getting a combination of P and E cores. On board you are getting 6 P cores and 8 E cores. Pair this CPU with RTX 4060 GPU that comes with 8 gigs of GDDR6 memory, and Gigabyte is actually offering a 105 watt TGP variant of the GPU. Talking about the RAM, DDR5 RAM 18:2 configuration dual channel, so totally 16 GB clocked at 4800 MHz, and it is also expandable depending on your requirement. Plus you're getting 1 TB PCI Gen 4 SSD. Now specs definitely look promising, right? So let me tell you about the performance as well. I've been using this gaming laptop for quite some time over the last couple of days. I've done variety of things, not just gaming related stuff, for a day-to-day sort of requirement as well. Now me being a content creator, I've also ran some creative applications as well, and laptop was handling all of these tasks very well, not an issue at all. I've also ran a couple of benchmarks like Cinebench and Geekbench. Just have a look at the scores. Now let's quickly jump into the gaming benchmarks and talk about the gaming performance. I know you people are pretty excited to see how that 4060 105 watt TGP variant performs, right? So to show you that, we will be playing a couple of AAA title games at different graphic settings, and that too with NVIDIA technologies on and off to give you like a detailed analysis and idea what sort of performance you can expect over here. Starting off with Spider-Man Miles Morales. Again, we will be playing all of these games at native resolution guys, FHD plus, basically 1920 by 1200. And graphics preset is also set to maximum guys, very high profile. And in this first particular test, we will be only using frame generation, and apart from that, ray tracing, DLSS, all these technologies will be turned off. Just sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the benchmarks. Holy smokes, are you people looking at that frame rate? Triple digit FPS over here. That too, we are playing the Spider-Man Miles Morales game at maximum graphics preset, and on an average we were easily getting around like 160 to 165 FPS guys. Now that is what I'm talking about, Muska gaming experience over here. Let's actually enable ray tracing and DLSS and see if the laptop can handle it at 1080p. We were actually getting like triple digit FPS guys, 100 plus. On an average, we are getting around like 105 to 110 FPS guys at 1080p resolution in Spider-Man Miles Morales is pretty crazy, I would say. So just like this, you can play most of the other AAA titles like Cyberpunk as well and Assassin's Creed series. Most of these games with similar sort of results. Good gaming performance is what I can say. I've also ran GTA 5 due to much demand from audience. This game also we are playing at 1080p resolution, very high graphic preset, basically maximum settings, and roughly on an average we were getting around like 120 to 125 FPS in this game. So based on this, you can definitely get an idea on what sort of gaming performance you can get, right? And by the way, I forgot to mention about the system performance profile mode. So Gigabyte basically offers like 3 different system profile modes, which you can easily access from their control center application on the keyboard shortcut. So you're getting performance mode, entertainment mode, and quiet mode depending on the usage and requirement. I was doing most of these gaming sessions and benchmarks in the performance profile mode only. If you ask about the fan noise and disturbance, as I've told you, you're getting multiple different modes. If you're especially doing heavy workloads or maybe like gaming sessions in the performance profile mode, fan noise can definitely be a bit loud and a bit annoying. But if you're using it for day-to-day sort of usage, right, you can actually set it to the quiet mode, and their fan noise was like very minimum guys. As I've told you, totally depends on the scenario and your usage. And last but not the least, let me also tell you about the battery life. On board, you're getting a 73 watt-hour lithium-ion battery, right? And just like any other gaming laptop, don't expect a lot of battery life over here guys. On a moderate sort of usage with the brightness set to around like 55-60%, and you're doing casual web browsing, watching a couple of videos and light creative sort of applications, or maybe like office related work, you can hardly expect around like 1.5 to 2 hours of battery life. Again, if you do like heavy workloads, maybe you're planning to play games on battery which nobody usually does, then the laptop will last only for like 45 to 55 minutes guys. But not to worry, you're getting like fast charging support included with PD 3.0 fast charging, and you can quickly top up the battery up to 50% in just 30 minutes. So that is definitely an added benefit. Well, that is pretty much it. Our complete detailed video on Gigabyte's all new G6X 2024 gaming laptop. What do you people think? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're looking for a powerful 4060 mid-range level gaming laptop at a reasonable price point, then you can definitely have a look at this thing. Talking about the pricing details, our 4060 edition of the laptop roughly costs around like 1,03,000, 1,04,000 rupees in the Indian market. I'll just leave a link to that in the description box below. You can check it out there. I hope you all enjoyed watching the video and got all the information you're looking at. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more such awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.